So these are some of the metrics that we see impact how your call is being scored or how your phone number is being scored. So when we start to see on the how does your phone number behave side, if we start to see like super inconsistent call volumes, there's a lot of call volatility. Sometimes we see when somebody is rotating phone numbers often that their phone number is rest period for, let's say, 30, 60 days, and then all of a sudden it's put into use and they're using a robo dialer, and I should say legal, not illegal, but a legal robo dialer that basically populates, let's say, 100,000 calls in one day. That's going to look really abnormal to an algorithm that might immediately trigger a spam flag. When we start to see a same phone number calling the same unique user many times in a day or multiple times in a week, that also might look pretty spammy to an algorithm. If we see a lot of calls that are being answered but hung up really quickly, that might look spammy to algorithm. Now, the big part about this is there's not a lot of human element fed into this. This is all technology ran. So for instance, like when we talk about abandon rates, calls that are less than 4 seconds, sometimes you're using a method where there's not a live person, but there's a phone tree. But people hang up because of that phone tree. That's not necessarily saying you're spammy. It's just that's the way the algorithm determines it. And then on the flip side, we do have to factor in certain real-time signals like we just talked about with stir shaken, A, B, and C. Do you have a signal associated with your call? Those are important. Are you calling into phone numbers that might be honeypots that are driven by these data aggregators or these call algorithm systems? That's probably not great if you are. At the end, we'll talk about some best practices that go alongside of this. But this at least gives you an idea of really making sure you understand your call patterns and systems, because it does play a major, it's an influence in essentially what your reputation is.